Hari Om! This video has been a long time coming. This is the third part of this series on meditation, of this series Live Limitless. In the first part, we talked about the importance of solitude. It's not unless you can be comfortable with solitude that you can truly begin to understand meditation. Now, understand, a lot of people, they practice meditation and they say that, in these meditative techniques, mindfulness techniques, we pretty much understand what you're talking about, right? What's the new thing that you bring to the table? In the perspective of what I wish to cover about meditation as part of this series, I want to guide you from the very first step of moving towards meditation to within the next two parts, helping you understand how you truly connect and reach transcendental states through meditation. Now, obviously, you cannot just do that just by looking at these or watching these videos. I can only tell you about the process. It's the practice that makes the difference. So the first part was about becoming comfortable with isolation, becoming comfortable with solitude. Okay? The second part was about moving through the chatter of your mind, making sense of it, dealing with it, understanding it, observing it. The third part is about releasing it and letting go. The most important aspect in your journey of self-discovery is understanding that unless you let go what you think about the world and yourself, how you perceive the world and yourself, how you perceive your perception of the world and yourself, you're not ever truly going to understand or know who you are. Okay? When you are too full of the ideas that define you in a certain way, that dictate to you behaviors that need to be a certain way, when you're too full of those ideas, new realizations cannot come to you. And so now I'm going to teach you a very simple meditative technique. Very simple, general. Everybody can use it irrespective of where they are in life, where they are in their meditation process. If you can just implement this technique every day, you will come closer to building a solid meditation practice. So, point number one, find a nice spot where you can be by yourself. Point number two, be okay with the chatter in your mind. And point number three, back straight, shoulders open, hands on your knees, palms facing upwards. Okay, take a deep breath, inhale, and gently exhale. Once again, take a deep breath, back straight, shoulders open, eyes closed, palms open, resting on your knees, facing upwards. Take a deep breath and let go. When you exhale, you have to truly apply yourself to that exhalation. You can exhale from your nose, you can exhale from your mouth, doesn't matter. Okay, let's do it again. Inhale. Back straight, shoulders open, palms on your knees facing upwards, open. Exhale, let go. If you can do this every morning for at most 5 minutes, that's all you need. 5 minutes is like the maximum. Begin by doing this for just 10 repetitions. That's it, mindfully. Okay, I'm going to go over this again to show to you how exactly you do it. But if you can do this every morning, the first thing when you start your day, I can absolutely guarantee it. I can write it on a piece of paper, laminate it, frame it and give it to you. That immediately you will start having better, more productive days. Why is that? It's because, first of all, when you are straightening your back, you are aligning your chakras. Okay? There are 108 chakras in the body if you actually talk about them. And of these, 7 chakras are the primary chakras or energy centers, starting from the root chakra. We're going to go into more detail about that as well. Just pay attention to what I'm telling you right now. Starting from the root chakra, which is at the base of the spine, to the sacral chakra, that is below your navel, above your genitalia. Then the solar plexus, which is below your ribcage and above your navel. The heart chakra, which is centered at the center of your chest. The throat chakra, which is right below your larynx. The third eye chakra, which is somewhere here, but a little higher. It's the space between your eyebrows, but a little higher, where you put tilak or where you apply bindi. And finally, you have the crown chakra that connects you to the universal consciousness. So when you are straightening up your spine, you are automatically aligning your chakras, no matter how much they are out of alignment, through whatever reason. Trauma, bad habits, bad lifestyle, disease, ailments. But if you are making the effort at least to straighten your spine as best as you can, you're bringing your chakras into alignment, aiding a free flow of energy. Now you can keep your feet like, legs like this, in a normal meditative pose, or you can use Padmasana, or you can sit on a chair. That is up to you, depending on your flexibility and comfort. Point is for this to be straight. Now, second thing, when you're opening up your shoulders, you're opening up your chest, you're opening up your lungs, and you're aiding the free flow of prana inwards and upwards through the spine. Prana is different from breath, from air. This is a deep concept. Prana is the energy that comes along with each breath. And when you aid its movement by straightening your spine and opening your shoulders, what you're essentially doing is you're essentially now creating new energy that you normally do not have access to. Why don't you have access to it? Because you're not conscious of this switch, this button being there. Okay? Now, final stage. When you place your palms on your knees facing upwards and keep them open, this is the most neutral stance. This is basically no mudra. Your hands, the hand mudras, okay? Each of the hand mudras manipulate the nadis in your body, which are energy centers. And it does something to the entire energy makeup and buildup of your body. It manipulates it and it changes the configuration of your moods, of your hormones. There's a lot that these nadis and these hand mudras and these bandhas, etc., they can do. We'll get into more detail with that as well, next parts. But when you're keeping them in the final stage, open, on your knees facing upwards, you become receptive to the healing, natural, pranic energy of the universe. And with this then, when you close your eyes, you go within. And you pull energy upwards and you exhale. And exhale until your stomach contracts and moves towards your spine. With each repetition that you perform mindfully like this, what you're essentially doing is you are cleansing stuck prana, old prana, or trauma, problems, ailments, and you're inviting new energy to move through your body. You're inviting new experiences that come with that energy to be attracted towards you. And when you wrap up this exercise, inhale, exhale until your stomach contracts and moves towards your spine. Do this a few times until you get tired. Finally, relax. Bring your hands together in Namaste position. Express gratitude to all the energies, to all the beings, to all the entities that are looking out for you, that are watching over you, that are helping you in any way, any shape, any capacity or form. And then rub your hands together, heat them up, and gently move them over your face. And open your eyes. What you're doing is, throughout this process, from the first step to the last one, you are creating new energy that is ridding you of any negative attachments others may have to you, any low vibrational attachments that you may have with the world or the world may have with you, right? And raising your vibration by becoming more conscious of you being the energetic being that you are. Okay? So I want you to practice this for a few days. Practice this for 3 days, 3 to 7 days. And then we'll talk about the next part in this series of meditation, in this series, Live Limitless. Thank you so much for watching. This is Jay Kaushal, writer, motivational speaker, and life coach, signing off. Take care. Hari Om.